Hi, welcome to ESTeem Wireless Modems. We at ESTeem are the manufacturers of 11 different wireless modems ranging in frequency from 150 megahertz all the way up to the 5.8 gigahertz. Now, we kind of divide our products into two different product families. We have the 192 series, which is typically in the 150 to 174 megahertz, as well as the 450 to 470 megahertz. This is typically going to be your DF1 applications, long range, something similar to water, wastewater applications. Now what we also have is our series of Ethernet radios, which not only give you a wireless interface for both Ethernet, but as well as serial applications. Now one of the common things that we do with our Ethernet radio is that we have pole mounting capabilities. What this means is that we can mount the radio itself directly up onto an antenna mast, simply drop a Cat5 Ethernet cable down and supply both power as well as data needs up to that radio. Makes the installation very quick, very inexpensive, and very easy. Now when we look at our various product ranges, what we look at is the actual application that you, the customer, will be using. So what we want to do is to consider what the data needs of that application are going to be. We're going to then look at the actual specific environment that it's going to be going into in terms of range as well as what kind of terrain, and then we want to marry that with the correct technology. So what we're going to have now is Erica's going to go ahead and explain some of the past applications and how our products have been applied to that.
Thank you, Dan. Just as far as a few introductions to the applications that we've done in the past, our primary industry really falls in the water wastewater industry, where we've done everything from supervisor control, data acquisition systems, to more in-depth type communication where we've incorporated both Ethernet and serial to bring in communication for video for security, or voice for voice over IP. We've also taken that same type of applications and taken it into the energy system with wind power, solar power, all the way to power distribution. A few other applications that we've done is in the mining industry, where we've done a load control to conveyor systems, ventilation systems, or in the material handling industry from overhead cranes, dredging, stacker reclaimers. We've also done a lot of business in the oil and gas industry at both refineries, offshore platforms, and in tank farms themselves. For agriculture, we've done many different applications for both the irrigation system and all the way to the food processing systems. In the Ethernet systems, we've also incorporated that over long range, city-wide type of networks for both Wi-Fi type communications to police, fire, and also give the ability to put up internal data communications. If you need a quick Ethernet communications between 2 points, or voice over IP between 2 points, we can set this up very cost effectively. For factory floor communications, although most of our radios are geared towards the long range communications, indoors works very, very well for overhead cranes, all the way to handheld type communications, where you can provide the maintenance people with the ability to actually work on the hardware and actually provide them feedback from that system. You'll find that radio really shows itself majorly in 3 categories. One where it is a long-range communication, one where it is in an inaccessible area, that may be across a roadway, across a parking lot, or maybe just too costly or too expensive to actually get communication to that point, or something that is moving. What I'm going to do now is have Dan introduce 2 new products that we're bringing into the ESTeem family.
Thanks, Eric. This year we're introducing 2 new products to complete our wireless family. The first one I'm going to introduce is going to be the ESTeem 210. What this radio is going to be a product that's going to operate in the 450 to 470 megahertz. Typically this is going to be your longer range applications for water, wastewater type situations. Now the beauty of this product and what's really being brought to market is we now have Ethernet connectivity into this system. This is going to give us a nice transparent Ethernet backbone and allow us to have some self-healing mesh all working down at that low band frequency. Now this is also compliant with the new narrow banding requirements that are coming out. Now the second product that we're introducing is going to be the new 195 EA. And this product is really, we anticipate, going to come to market in 2 places. One is going to be in our long-range point-to-point applications, more of a backhaul type of a situation. The other application we're going to do is if we find an area in which it's very, very cluttered with the 2.4 or 900 megahertz frequency. This is above that. This is up at the 5.8 gigahertz. So we look forward to seeing you out on the road this year, and come by and we'd love to discuss your application.
One of the features we wanted to highlight that allows our product to be incorporated into more complicated networks but greatly simplified for the user is a few software packages that we've incorporated. We actually now have a software program called the ESTeem Network Configuration Utility, which allows you to visually put together your wireless network, including all of your mesh networks, by simply dragging and dropping links between each other on the systems. We have brought this into our full suite of software products that allow you, from start to finish, do everything from the RF system design all the way to the programming and finally the diagnostics of the radio into a complete package. Although manufacturing wireless modems is our primary industry, we do realize that we have to be able to support these with the field work. From that, we've also got a tremendous amount of different engineering services. We do everything from field system analysis to be able to go out and conduct a radio system design, everything all the way to a complete installation and finally a commissioning package. We are the experts as far as wireless communication, and so we'd be able to back that up.